I'm gonna do my best to explain this, though I'm still pretty shaken up by everything. I apologize in advance if anything sounds repetitive or out of order. So, I'm an 18-year-old guy and I've been with my girlfriend who's also 18 for 2 years now. She truly is the best thing that's ever happened to me. No matter what life has thrown my way, she's always been right there beside me. We've met each other's families, and she was there for me during one of the hardest times of my life, when my dad passed away in a motorcycle accident just before my 17th birthday. She even traveled with me out of state to attend his funeral. A little background. Over my school's spring break, March 24th to 28th, including the weekends, I went down to Tennessee with my girlfriend, my mom, and my sister. The main reason for the trip was to visit family since my dad's passing is still fresh, and it's been tough on everyone. On top of that, I don't get to see them often since I live up north in Ohio, so this visit was long overdue. Anyway, things took a turn when I was playing a game on her laptop and noticed that her Instagram was pinned to the hotbar. Now, I've never been the kind of guy to snoop through her phone or anything like that. I've always believed in respecting her privacy, and I never had a reason to doubt her. But in that moment, curiosity got the best of me, and I clicked on it. I browsed through her messages. I came across a chat between her and one of her friends. In that conversation, I saw a screenshot of her talking to her ex-boyfriend. His name was familiar, so I knew exactly who he was. In the messages, he was saying things that made it seem like they had some sort of arrangement. He mentioned that he had cut off another girl for my girlfriend and was upset that she hadn't blocked me after he did the same. Seeing that hit me like a punch to the gut. I felt shocked and completely thrown off by what I had just read. Wanting to get the full picture, I checked her iMessages, and sure enough, she had been texting her ex. Reading through her messages made my stomach turn. The way they talked to each other was exactly how my girlfriend and I talked. They told each other "I love you," made plans to call before bed, FaceTimed, and acted like they were in a full-blown relationship. What really got to me was that they even kept tabs on the trip I had planned for her, my family, and me. He knew all about it. They had even talked on the phone while she was packing at home. Before we left, I started scrolling back through their messages. Only about a month's worth, but I had no idea how long this had actually been going on. I couldn't bring myself to go any further. Every message was either an "I love you," a "when can we call again," or a casual "what's going on with you." Sometimes they'd argue, then make up like nothing happened. It was too much. I just couldn't keep reading that. I woke her up and confronted her about what I had found. As expected, she got defensive right away, denying that she even liked the guy. She insisted that if she had feelings for him, she wouldn't be with me in the first place. But the real issue was her explanation for why she had been saying all those things to him. She claimed it was all for a friend, that she was talking to her ex on behalf of this friend because he didn't like her friend and wouldn't speak to her directly. According to her, the ex never knew he wasn't actually talking to her. Her excuse didn't add up for several reasons. First, nowhere in their messages did she ever mention this so-called friend. Second, her ex clearly had no idea she was supposedly speaking for someone else. He thought my girlfriend was genuinely being affectionate with him. Third, she kept insisting that he meant nothing to her and that she had no feelings for him, yet she talked to him exactly the way she talked to me. And finally, even if she really was doing this for a friend, how would messaging her ex-boyfriend like that possibly help anyone? None of it made sense. She was claiming to do something that had no real purpose while also insisting she didn't have feelings for him. Maybe if she had been upfront about it from the start, I could have understood under certain conditions. But instead, she hid it from me, and I had to find out on my own that I've never felt this kind of betrayal before. This is the woman who told me she loved me, who talked about building a future together after high school. She's met my family, knows my deepest secrets, my biggest regrets, my worst insecurities. And now, after seeing those messages between her and her ex, I can't help but question everything. I have no idea how long they've been talking behind my back during our 2-year relationship. But one thing's for sure, she's broken my trust. And I don't know if I can stay in a relationship where I'm constantly second-guessing what she's doing when I'm not around. I hate the idea of feeling like I have to keep an eye on her, but this whole situation has completely changed how much I trust her, and even if I'm really the one she wants, how do I move forward from this? Making the decision to break up with her was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Even after everything I saw, a part of me still wanted to believe there was some explanation, some way to fix things. But deep down, I knew the damage was already done. No matter how much I loved her, I couldn't keep pretending that things could go back to the way they were. The night I ended things, my heart felt heavier than ever. I told her we needed to talk, and when I finally said the words out loud that I couldn't be with someone I didn't trust, she broke down. She swore up and down that it wasn't what it looked like, that she never meant to hurt me. And for a moment, I almost caved. Seeing her cry, seeing the pain on her face, it hurt more than I ever imagined, but I had to remind myself why I was doing this. Love without trust isn't enough. If I stayed, I knew I'd always be looking over my shoulder, always wondering if she was hiding something again. That wasn't the kind of relationship I wanted, and it wasn't something I deserved. Walking away from her, from everything we'd built over the last 2 years, felt like tearing a piece of myself away. The memories, the late-night talks, the plans we made for the future, it all came crashing down in that moment. I wanted to turn back, to take it all back, to pretend like none of this had ever happened. But I knew that moving forward meant letting go. The days that followed were brutal. Every little thing reminded me of her, the songs we used to listen to, the places we used to go, even just waking up and not seeing her name on my phone. It felt like I had lost a part of myself. But I kept reminding myself that healing takes time, and that sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that set us free. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know one thing: I won't settle for a love that makes me question my worth. And no matter how much this hurts, I know I made the right choice.